There is a path that you can take. 4-hour baby game where for literally 4 hours you press a button, and then after 2 hours you have to press two buttons, and then you get an ending. It's the only ending I've ever gotten. It's the only ending I've ever wanted to get, but could never really commit that time to, so I'm gonna do that today, assuming I do it. This should be the path, I believe, because I think this is the one where there's just nothing, and then he brings you to a room where he asks you a bunch of questions, right? Now, I haven't even eaten anything, so before doing this, I'm gonna drink a protein thing.
Could you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some
No,
critical
it did not.
feedback here.
It did not at all. I'm gonna give it a 1.
1?
Yeah,
That's not
1.
even helpful. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me.
Unfortunately, that's what I'm here for.
In this game, the baby crawls.
So this is the game. You get to watch this baby crawl towards the pit of doom for 4 hours with a plant. Now we can touch the plant from time to time. The art world. I wonder if it has to do with art.
Once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Now I can pause, so that's good.
Give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective.
I'm gonna have to tone this out at some point, but this is the game. And at some point I'll have to run over here, press another button, press this button, and it's gonna get really fucking annoying. But at least I can pause, that's something. I'm pretty sure he can start burning. Yeah, so he can get in there pretty deep, and that doesn't sound right. The baby can get into the fire mostly and be okay, is what I was trying to say. It's not even a cute baby. It's an ugly little crap. It's gonna be driven into my brain. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know, fuck it. We'll do lo-fi. It's really fucking annoying though. The VOD will be on YouTube. I have a second channel where I post all the VODs, but I put all my VODs as unlisted. So it'll be unlisted. It's just you have to go through the playlist. I'll probably send it to you if you really want to see the fucking baby crawl. What's kind of interesting is, I don't know if this is always a thing, but if I hold right click, I move forward. So I can do this whole thing with just one-handed, if I wanted to. I don't know why I do challenges like these, because this is not... I don't need to do this. It's just, it's the only ending I've never gotten. It's like every 5 seconds. This is... It's at least, like 12 times a minute. It's 144 times in 12 minutes. For an hour, that's a lot more. That's well over 1,000. He's such a stupid baby. I don't know why he keeps going towards the fire. To be clear, I only have one shot at this. Like, as I beat it, I will have to then leave. I have exactly 4 hours and 15 minutes. So, and I will sit here talking to myself the entire time. Because whether there's someone here watching me or not, it's for content. Can I line this up perfectly with the background? Kind of, actually, yeah. I'm trying to line up this middle line with that middle line. That is how bored I'm already getting. It's funny, is the longer I listen to the baby, even though I turned everything down in order to listen to the lo-fi and everything, you know, so I'm not losing my brain. Somehow, the baby sounds like it's getting louder. I'm trying to think of, like, stories I could even say, but I honestly can't think of anything but this stupid child. Oh, almost missed it. Ooh, oh no! Ooh! The ceiling and floor tiles don't have numbers on them like these ones do, like the developer wall textures, which is kind of interesting. That's something. You know, that's something to note. Skyrim's playing Geometry Dash. That's something to note. Oh, thank you. Yay! At least he's used me a little timer. 3 hours and 45 minutes. I appreciate it. That's awesome. So we're at 15 minutes. Yeah! I'm the best damn employee this shit's ever seen. And by this shit, I mean, I don't know what company I work for, but it's a company for sure. I bet I can run from both walls. Like from this one to that one. Ooh, just barely. Just barely. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh no. I really shouldn't be like messing with fire. Literally playing with fire. At some point, another one of the challenges that I want to do is I want to play Minecraft. Like, I just kind of miss playing Minecraft. So one of the things that I've never done in Minecraft, which is very similar to a lot of things I haven't done in other games, would be doing all of the advancements. So I don't know how long it would actually take me, because obviously I wouldn't be able to do it in like one day. I don't even know how to begin most of the advancements or really where to start, but I want to do it in hardcore mode. I think it'd be interesting to do it then. It would also be scary and a lot harder that way, but I would like to get all the advancements in Minecraft. I might as well be smacking my head up against the wall because this is pretty much the worst you can do to yourself. Is I did a lot of dumb stuff as a kid. The dumbest thing I would do as a kid is probably walk along the edge of like the couch. There was one time I fell and hit my head on like a doorknob. I had to get stitches and everything. But I can't say as a child I ever wanted to walk into a flame. Just because this baby's dumb. You know, there are some people, and by some people I mean there's a lot of people in the world right now who are currently asleep. And I'm sitting here pressing a button. There are also currently a lot of people right now who are at work, working their butt off to provide for their families. And I am pressing a button. I really should have brought like a Sudoku or something over here. Like a Rubik's Cube. I could learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Hell! I could have just pulled up my other computer, started editing on the side, like, oh, gotta click. I used to listen to a lot of lo-fi. Because I always found it like soothing or calming or whatever have you. And it did actually help with my concentration most of the time. But to be honest, as I've gotten older, lo-fi has done the opposite, where I feel like I'm actually more anxious. I don't know, listening to it has made me a little spooked. I don't really know why. Like, listening to it right now is making me more anxious than just listening to the baby crying. Less annoying, but it's making me more anxious, which is weird. I think it's just because I listened to it as a kid so much when I was anxious that now subconsciously listening to it, my brain's like, oh, well, you're anxious, so make it as visually interesting as possible. The problem is, after the 2-hour mark, that's when I actually have to be moving and doing stuff, and I can't really miss the button. I'm not really fond of that. I gotta 2 hours of one button, 2 hours of two buttons. I'm trying to think, is there anything around my desk that I can even like fuck with or do? I got a random rag here. Yeah, it's a microfiber cloth. Wow. Probably used that to clean my screen and then forgot about it. I almost let the baby die again. I like watching his soulless eyes crawl towards the pit of despair. He's not very brave. He just smiles at me like, oh, I'm gonna go into the fire, you better press the button. He's taunting me. Stupid child. You know, I really get it. I understand the art form that this is going for now. I hate that that isn't lined up. They couldn't have just scooted it, what, a couple pixels to the left? Oh, I like how the shadow moves. Is the light just invisible, like coming from right there? Because that's odd. Oh yeah, baby. We got a reticle up in this shit. Now I know exactly where I'm clicking. You will never win now. Boom. Bam. Bop. 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 I can't believe this baby crawling into fire isn't entertaining enough for me. Hang on, I can't hear you, narrator. I opted to shut the fucking game down.
The button over and over automatically, which kind of ruins the point of the game, don't you think? Wouldn't that take the art out of it? You can tell me in your post-playtest analysis.
Oh. Trust me, man. I'm here. I am in here for the long haul. I am actually playing the game. It's a lot worse. It's a lot worse to just listen to the child actually cry and weep in sorrow. I'm assuming that was the 30-minute mark, right? If I ever had it... Oh, well, it's on the floor now, and I gotta go pick that up. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Ooh, I almost lost! I don't know how many jokes I can make about this child falling. Wah. 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 I'm stubborn, though. I'm going to make sure you don't die, you dumb baby. Could you imagine if I was popular in any way, shape, or form, and I had, like, more than 10 viewers, alright? Would anyone watch... Who would want to watch you crawl towards fire for 4 hours? Outside of me, I mean, really. I can't imagine there's that many people who are that interested. Especially when I am blanking on anything to talk about other than this stupid child. This baby cannot be older than a year old, right? He's still in a diaper, so he's at least under 3, give or take. He's crawling, which implies that he can he can't walk. I wouldn't say he can no longer walk. I don't think we took that ability away from him. But if he's crawling towards it, then that would imply that he's only about a year old. You know, out of everything I've ever done in video games, this has to be one of the most monotonous ones. I've done a lot of things in games, too. Yeah, I've done a lot of deathless challenges. I've done a lot of pointless ones that just take way too long, ones that don't really do much, ones I don't really enjoy, ones I really enjoy but that are just still bloody painful, like Haste doing 200% and whatnot. Hell, even the one I just did, the Silent Hill 2 video, like none of those were that monotonous. There's always something going on. I don't think I've ever done a challenge where I am literally doing nothing else. You know, I don't like children in general. I don't hate children. Children are great. But there's a lot of kids out there that really just push your buttons. Specifically at like Walmart. If you ever go to Walmart and there's a small child, someone who's at least, you know, around 6 to 10, maybe 12, there's something. And I don't know why it's at Walmart specifically. I'm sure there's other locations, but oh man, Walmart is the worst for that sort of thing. Most kids I've interacted with at like bowling alleys or arcades or anything like that are usually pretty good. To be honest, it's the teenagers. Teenagers are some of the worst... I got a message. Some of the worst individuals most of the time because they're in between being a child and an adult. And the problem with that is they don't know what the hell they're doing. Or they think they know what they're doing, or they want to say what they're doing is correct, and it's just not. I think that's about as far as you can get it. Right there. This is pretty much the limit, because if I go one pace back, I think I'm too far. Maybe not. This is as far as you can go, probably. Nope. Alright, you can go a little bit further. Alright, so on that line, whatever I was just on. Text me if someone calls me, if someone's like, hey, I need you to come in right now. I'll tell them I'm busy. Taking care of a child, because that is what I'm doing, technically. This whole thing is kind of grim. Who created this? Please, love of God, someone, help me. Make me stop pressing this damn butt. T on ink. You kindly. Yep. Oh, I just forgot. So at some point in this 4-hour run, my monitor is going to request to turn off. I will need to reach underneath and select no, otherwise it will turn off because I have an OLED monitor and I have it set up so that it will tell me every 4 to 6 hours. It's been open for 2, so it should be in the next 4. So towards the end of this, at some point, it will request to turn off, and I'm going to have to press it to say no, otherwise it will turn off. I'm just talking now to fill the silence. Well, not that there's much silence with this thing. You know, at any given point, I could simply just not do this. How do you feel about that, huh? Your entire livelihood, everything you are, everything you could ever be, the next 86 years ahead of you, or whatever you have as a small little being, is in my hands of this single red button. It's a bit grim when you think about it. I have the power of a god right now. Not really, but I can't really turn this baby game into anything more philosophical than I am God. So, how many loops can I do around this button? 3 loops. 4. You can do exactly 4 loops. If you do any more than 4 loops. Yin, yang, yoing, yang, lan, sim, boy, kai, prim, doi, sis, swen, doi, dick, doc, dip, tick. They should make an achievement. Specifically for me, okay, for doing this. Right? It's not egotistical to think that. Not that the baby would know. He's only 1 year old and he's going towards the pit of hell! Oh, I should have put up a speedrun timer. That would have been funny. I would, right now, but the likelihood of me getting it up before the baby runs into the fire and dies is kind of too fast. I actually cannot recall what the last thing I spedrun in a video game was. But whatever it was, I had like 25 splits open at the same time, and in order to reset that, you have to right-click it and change what layout you want, and I don't want to do that when I only have about a 5-second window. Aim trainer, dude. I can actually, like, ooh, bam. Damn, I suck. It's actually getting to the point where I think I could start hearing my own heartbeat. You know, if you sit in a quiet room long enough, you can start hearing your organs. Apparently, if you listen to a baby long enough, you can also do the same. Oh, thank you.
I hope you weren't expecting more regular intervals of commentary from me, but that's not why you're here, is it? You're here for the game.
Yeah!
For the endlessly spiraling sense of pointlessness and despair. Yes, this is what drives your every action.
Indeed, indeed.
Clicking that button.
Thank you, thank you.
Freedom, for science, for love.
For love!
Never, ever stop.
Thank you. Okay, so that's the first hour mark. Woo! Hold on. I'm so good. I'm so good at doing things right now. Boom! 1 hour in. I was doing that in between each button press. I don't know if that was very obvious, but that was actually a little harder than it looked. 1 hour in! Alright, 13 out of 48. I'm going off of 5 minutes now. Or 7 out of 24. Well, 6.5 out of 24, but whatever. Apparently, my brain, when it's bored, goes straight to math in order to entertain itself. I find that interesting because I don't like math. I like numbers because I think numbers are kind of cool, but adding them and subtracting them is just boring. How many tiles are in this room? Can we count how many tiles? I bet we could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's... And then there's 4, there's 8 per tile, so... That's 192 this way, but then there's a curve. So 192, then it's 4. And then we already did those 1, 2, so that's 8. So 16. 4 times 16. 64 plus 194, I think is what it was. So there should be 258 squares on the bottom. Alright. So 258 squares on the bottom. But the ceiling is just raw, so... I hope I'm doing this right, because it's trying to count while doing this is not the simplest measure. So this should be 4, and then 24 again, so 516. But there's actually 4 squares per square that I was counting. So we actually have to times that by 4 to get 2,448 squares on these black ones. Now we have to count the wall squares. So there's that was what, 96? Hang on. So same thing as like the ceiling tiles, it's just down there. I didn't realize that. So it's another 96, and then we times that by 4. So there's 2,832, I believe. And then we have normal squares here. So that's empty. But is there anything? No. I don't think there's any wall textures that way. So there's 1, 2, there's 3, 6, and then there's 3 there. And then there's 4, 8 there, 2, 4 here, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's 12. Is that every square tile thing? I think so. But now we got to count the actual railings because the railings are technically squares. So 2, 4, 6. There's just 6 per thing. So 6, 12, 18. My brain's rotting. Hang on. So 3, 6. No, I was doing it wrong. Okay, the second white line is 24. I don't know why that was really hard for me. Dude, I can't do it with this baby. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just realized I already did half. I didn't have to do the other half. All right. 2,925 squares. There's 2,925 squares in this room. Maybe give or take a couple because we can't technically count the ones up here. There might not actually be a second wall there, even though I can see the line. So, and that was just not. I don't know if there's 4 tiles or 3 tiles there. Regardless, that should be pretty close. There might be some there, but I really... Oh, this thing has squares, technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I'm just going to count that as 6. And we just count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well, so... I'm going to count those as full squares since they go all the way around. And then this one right here is a square. Yeah, so 2,938 should be accurate, kind of, more or less. I mean, at least it passed the time. That was about 10 minutes of just counting. I bet we pressed this button less times than that, though. Alright, about 40 minutes from now, there's going to be a second play here. I guess I could technically count... I could have counted the wood, but there's no way to tell how much is on there. Might be 1, 2, 3, I would assume. So 2,941 or whatever I was at. I don't know. Technically speaking, though, the wood that's holding up the baby counts as square. I was counting rectangles on the orange bits, so to bump that up to 2,941 or whatever. Is this the art that he was talking about? Just the art of fucking boredom? I'm not even like I got plenty of sleep. I think it's just genuinely that boring that my brain's like, yeah, this is as good a time as any to go to bed. I might be already crazy enough to just be able to do it, but not by much. Oh, I got it. Okay. Now it's just a raw timer. There's progress. Now I gotta figure out where my head is, actually. Alright. Okay. Timer acquired. Timer's on screen. Holy crap. I think that's right. Okay. So it's on screen now. Now we just gotta get the other part of it. We have to start the timer at 1 hour. Something, something, something. 1 hour 23, but it's like 5 minutes off, right? So it's like 3 minutes off. So it should be an hour 21, 00. And now we've got to somehow start it. I think I need to plug in. Hang on. I have a detachable number pad that I don't have plugged in right now. I think... Did I do it? Okay, that should be pretty darn close. 1 hour, 21 minutes. It might be like a couple seconds behind. We will find out if it's a couple seconds behind or not. But now we at least have a timer. Nice. And it's directly above my head. Even better. Yeah, perfectly too. Cool. Okay, we have a timer. The timer might be behind by about 5 seconds. Which would be kind of disappointing if it was. Exactly. Like, oh, it's just 5 seconds behind. Who's texting me? Email? Why? I don't play golf. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000, 11 1000. I almost died. Damn, baby almost killed me. Oh wait, these rectangles technically count. Those are 2 rectangles apiece. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. I'm gonna just guess 12 there. So 12 plus 41. It'd be 53. So 2,953, I think. Probably. Squares in this room. I don't fully remember what the number was. I could probably look it up on my phone. Hang on. Calculator. Does it have save history? 2030? Yeah. So this should be 2,953 squares in this room. Alright, well, the 30-minute mark is coming past now, so I'm willing to bet he is not going to speak to us for 30 minutes, child. Which, again, means it's just me and you. So, stop crying. Basically, I could go watch the first Avatar movie, which is about 2 hours and 40 minutes or whatever, and give or take a little bit. By the time I'm done with that movie, I would then be finishing with you. I mean, I really could. I could just pull it up on the side. Watch the whole ass movie. Oh, 360, 360, boom. Bop. Bam. Ah! I think it's enough playing with fire. I did it, though. I went around the whole perimeter twice! Twice! That's how easy you are. Which will change in 15 minutes. But, hey. Oh, this child. You truly are something. Flame! Are you just a moth in disguise? Is that what's going on? Are you a little moth baby? That sounds insulting. I don't even know what it means. Or are you just trying to be Jesus right now since you're... Nah, I shouldn't go there. Oh my gosh, that's bad. Alright. I take back what I said about being able to talk for 2 hours. Maybe I shouldn't talk for 2 hours. Actually, how far does my mouse even work? If I just, like, walk away... I've never tested this. Let's go test it. Yeah, I got to away this water bottle and other things, so... Good luck, baby! I'm walking away. How's it would turn out? The mouse works just fine. The headphones do not, so that was a little scary to have my headphones turn off for a moment. I got water and, like, yogurt things. That's what I did. Thank God it's not more than one person in here. If there's one person in here, I have no idea. 5 minutes, baby! No! I lost one. Where did it go? Did it fall? Wait, I don't think it fell. Oh! It's in my lap. It's tucked underneath my shirt. Which is clean. Alright, come on. It's time, Mr. Child. I haven't given you a name. I'm just calling you Mr. Baby. You know, in light of my previous joke, I'm gonna call you Jesus. Jesus, and if there's another baby, I'm gonna call him Barry. Jesus and Barry. Now, for some reason, it's not another child, because I don't actually know what it is. Maybe it's like a shark or something. I will call him... I'm still gonna call him Barry, because it's a B and B, so BB is easy. Jesus is dumb. He likes crawling towards the fire. Alright. This is that 2-hour mark. I'm gonna give it till 55 to give it like 5 seconds of leeway. Is it now?
It still doesn't have that oomph. What is it, I thought to myself?
That oomph.
Possibly be missing from this incredible experience. And then in a moment of rapture, as though delivered by angels, it came to me. Before this moment, I was blind.
I was also talking about Jesus, so angels kind of make sense here.
I now under
A puppy?
That's right.
Oh my god, no!
Aquarium, 2 hours or so to go, so I'll just let you get to that. No time
Thank
to
you.
there is such a meaningful game to be played. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Mon ami. Alright, mon amiibo. Now this is content. Now this is a lot more than I was thinking it was going to be. This is I do like how the bucket kind of goes up first for the dog. Oh my god, 2 hours of this is... Oh, brother. Problem is, I have no idea how close I'm getting to that puppy dying. So, I'm just going to stay consistent with it. At least with the puppy. The baby I know can be in the fire for a second. So, don't want to do that for the puppy. I can almost press both buttons at the same time, though. Like from the same angle. This is content! We got about... My timer's now ahead by a minute, because I had to ban some doofus smurf. But, yeah. It'll be around 12:16. I'm just trying to find the least restraining way to do this. And I think it's just going back and forth. I wish I had more to talk about. I kind of already ran out of things prior. Now I'm just... There's nothing now. I am cooked. I wonder if they added this just to deter someone from just, you know, having an auto clicker on the button. I'm sure that is part of the reason, but this sure is something. I'm also sure I have more time than I think I do with both of them, even the baby, because although I know the baby can go in the fire and everything, I'm sure he can like start burning and I mean, I don't even know what else. Also, that sentence is so crazy. I'm gonna get flagged somewhere. I just can't believe we don't get anything for this. No achievement. No, like, congratulations or something. I think it literally is just a random fucking ending. I don't even know I seriously don't know what that ending even is, so. Alright, puppy baby bitch. Barry and Jose. Or whatever I called you. Jesus. I called you Jesus. There is definitely a monotony to this that is kind of growing on me. Oh god. No! Ah! It's not that intense at all. Must press buttons. I feel like the next time I hear a baby cry, I'm just gonna instinctively click. Arf! 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 This is something I would do for, like, charity. Just really stupid challenges. Because I got a bunch of them. Oh boy, do I. But no, instead I'm going to do it for my solemn quiet solitude. I must save baby. Wow, I was falling asleep there. I actually zoned out for a while. You know, with there being 2 buttons, it definitely passes the time by a lot quicker, because, like, it's already been 20 minutes of doing this. Like, that's quite a lot, actually. 20 minutes with just the baby and myself was... It went by pretty damn slow. There's definitely no way I could do, like, the perimeter thing. I'd really like to go touch the plant, but I'm pretty sure I would just lose. Just because if the puppy has the exact same amount of time, if it was in front of the red button, I'd be okay. But the fact that it's off to the side here is what makes it basically impossible for me to do that. I'm really glad you're able to do this with one hand on either hand. So like, with the mouse and keyboard, WASD, press E. Right, so I can do like this. And I'd be mostly okay the whole time. You know, free hand. Or with the mouse, if you hold right click, Now this hand's free, and you can just, all you have to do is click. Or you can do both. You know, sometimes in life, you just gotta ask yourself, why am I doing this? You know why we're doing this? To save the babies! It's like save all bees, except it's with one specific baby. You know how many Let's Players let this baby die? Huh? I bet more than all of them. That's not even how that works. But I guarantee that's what happened. Let alone the puppy. They didn't even know there was a puppy. Because they let the baby die too soon. And because they let that baby die. Because they let him burn in inferno flames. Down to the deepest pits of hell. Letting not only the narrator down, but all those baby lovers out there. They also let that puppy die because I never even had the antithesis. That's not even a word. The strength, the prosperity that they could have known or something. I don't know what I'm saying. To push through the first 2 hours to even consider that there might be something other than just a baby. Letting both of them die alone, forgotten, burning. But not me. For I am insane. Yeah, this is why I do stuff while she's at work. Because if she was here and she heard me saying the things that I'm saying and watched me do this for, even just half an hour, she would. This is why she would. She would understand my willpower. No, she'd probably just be very confused and ask why. And then she'd be like, okay, well, have fun, and then leave me to it. But still, I like how the wall I had in front of me, that wall specifically, has a little lip where the wall opened up into it. Really bothers me. They couldn't have just removed that asset or something. But no, they gotta leave it in, It's integral to the art. Click the buttons, please. We'll see in 30 minutes. Oh! Yes, it is. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming in here on the 30-minute mark. You're a great guy, Thank you for making this game, and it is. Yeah, absolutely. I am totally feeling the envious joy that's, like the whole monologue I just had about, everyone else let this baby and puppy die. Everyone else gave up on them, but not me. I would never do that. I never have, and I never will. That's not possible for me to. Oh, say, can you see? I'm literally forcing him backwards with a stick on a button. So he is just that desperate to touch fire. It is not my job to parent someone else's child. Would you let them down, huh? You go play this in 4 hours. Report back to me. Make sure you save this child and the puppy. You didn't, did you? You let them die. You know you let them die. If you're seeing this video, if you're watching this stream, if you even see this in your recommendations, you let them die by not watching the video. It's Schwarzenegger's cat, whatever his name is. It's that scenario right there. Because I don't even know where I was going in there. But by not watching this video, you don't even know if I succeeded or not. You don't even know. I don't know because I haven't done it yet. But you let them die regardless. It's your fault. That's right. It's not my fault. It's the viewer's fault. You let that puppy get piranha, and you let that fire get burned. I need help. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay healthy. When you're saving lives, you've got to stay healthy. There should be a training video for, like, a firefighter. If I decide to become a police officer, I'll be like, I did this. I'm amazing. You gotta hire me. I saved the child. I don't know why I said child's, because there's a puppy. A puppy's not a child. And I got another message. I swear, it's only when I'm doing something. I could do another hour. I mean, that's not too bad. 4 hours is a lot. It always sounds like a lot. 3 hours... And that's the thing with challenges like this. I get to that point where I'm like, well, it's only an hour. I already did 3 hours of it, so another hour isn't really anything. especially like during like the Slowcat one, when I was like, oh man, I still have to do this for another 8-10 hours. That was a lot. But then when it got to like 5 hours, like, well, I've already done 12 hours of this or whatever it was, or 10 hours. And so, yeah, why would I be bothered doing it again? For the last 30 minutes, I will do the full experience. No, last 15 minutes. Okay. Last 15 minutes, I will do the full experience of having it on normal volume and everything. I'm not doing that for the last 30. Oh my gosh. I'm doing this about 15 times a minute. Give or take, roughly. It's over 150 easily. An hour. So, realistically, I should actually be able to start counting down from 170 something right now, and I would be within the ballpark. So, 194, 193, 180, 179, 172. 170 and so on, you know? Give or take, I mean, I don't know. This is insane. This is one of the most ridiculous things I have ever done in any video game. I have too much will to do something. This is ridiculous. Boom, 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 boom. But we're almost there. It really is. We're getting close to that last hour. I can do one more hour of this. I can do it. As I stated before, everyone else let you motherfuckers die, okay? But not me. I'm gonna probably save you. I probably won't fail this close to the end. Anything? How far am I off? Yes. Oh, I'm aware. Oh. Oh, it's the meaning of something, for sure. Alright, that's it. 1 hour, bitches. Nothing else seems to be added. I'm ready. No, I don't. I've got you guys! The sooner I'm done, the sooner your pain and torment is over. Because I'm sure this is torment for both of you as well. We are halfway there. 3/4. We're gonna go back to this so I can drink some water. Looking at those flames really gets me thirsty. Who? Why am I always getting messages, dude? Alright, no chat in front of me, no nothing. I will turn off the timer probably around 30 minutes remaining, just to not have it there, maybe 15 minutes. And like I said, I'll bump the audio. We're there! We're pretty much there. I mean, we're 1/5 away. This is so stupid. This is probably one of the worst things I could have done all day. Man, this is more just a... Because I have a bucket list. I always call it a bucket list just because I think it's funnier. But I do have a list of things that I've wanted to do in video games. And there's a lot that I've completed on them. And there's very few I have left of old games. But the ones that I have left are shit like this, where it's just so long. The other ones that I have require me to quite literally play the game for probably a couple 100 hours to get to the point where I would need to be in order to do the things I want to do. So there's just no reason to do them, unfortunately. They're probably things I'll never complete. They're probably things I could never complete. But at the end of the day, I mean, this is when I can. It's just, man, is it unbearable. But we're almost there. 20 more minutes, and then I'll turn off the timer. These last 15 minutes have felt like the last hour, if I'm being totally honest. I know the next 15 minutes will feel like even longer, but then the last 30 will feel like nothing because I'm going to turn off the timer. It's having that timer up that's actually making me more annoyed because it's like, oh, I'm really close. I'm fucking ready. So ready, dude. Just gotta make it to 12:20-ish. 12 something-ish. Hopefully these guys can't actually feel anything. That would suck. This baby's gotten a little toasty in its endeavors. In Denver. I'm just doing my best to just tone it out. Just push through. I can do it. Just persevere. Kind of, not really. Thanks. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But there it is. 30 more minutes. That's the 30-minute mark, dude. Holy shit. Oh, it's so easy. Come on. Oh, shit. I got to... Hey! I did it. Okay, that message that I said at the very beginning where it was like, oh, your monitor will turn off in this many seconds or whatever appeared. Kind of scared the shit out of me. That's how I know I've been on it for 6 hours or 4 hours or whatever. As I said, the last 30 minutes should be easy because even if I look at the time, it's 28 minutes, 26 minutes, 21 minutes. You know, like those are... I can actually quantify how much time that actually is. And I have a greater sense of what 20 minutes is versus, 4 hours. You don't typically spend 4 hours doing something at any given moment. Are you good, bro? No. Sorry, it took me a second to see your message. You got to tab out in order to see it. I can't believe you're done with the class already. I told you I'd still be here. I'm determined. I'm ready. We should be in the final stretch, though. I think it's only like 30 minutes left. You really missed all my monologues. I was going on about how, everyone else let these two motherfuckers die. Whether they realize it or not, they let them die. But me? No. I'm their god. I'm their savior. It's not a god complex if it's true. Oh, I missed the button. No! You have to do the math for me. Fine. Don't do the math then. The longer I do this, I realize the more like my posture was going down. I was like, oh shit, I can't correct it. If I'm correct, which is probably off by at least a little bit, there should be about exactly 3,501 if you count all the squares. Now, I didn't count the post, which the post is 1. I'm glad you can make it back, Char, Glad you can go to the class, finish class, come back, and still have about 30 minutes to watch, That's... makes me feel great. Boogie, 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 doogie. Oh, doggy. Oh, baby. Dog. Babe. Dog. Ba. Duh. Ba-duh. Ah. This doesn't even get me an achievement. Just so you're aware, I am doing this for the ending, and the ending alone. I don't get anything out of this. There's no achievement. There's no reward. There's no trophy. Nothing. I am doing this for the pure sake of being able to say I did. Oh yeah, no, there's literally nothing for doing this. There is nothing. I get nothing out of this. Who wouldn't lose it after doing this? This is a torture game. It's not that far. It really isn't that far. Just gotta hang in there. Drink more water. Bring it to the full glory. Yes! Yeah! Oh my god, this is awful. Oh man, I'm so glad I turned it down, 3.5 hours ago, but woo! This is torture. What I am doing currently is torture. It's so bad. I'm right at the finish line. 3 minutes! 3 minutes! It's only 180 seconds, okay? That's not that long at all. That really isn't that long. Ah! Come on, dude. 2 minutes. That's barely anything. Okay? I can't even think of what you would do. You brush your teeth in 2 minutes, okay? Come on. Touch the plant. Yes. Wait. Wait. Dude, you... Oh, yes. Yes. Please. Something occur. Release me. Please. 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 I am. I'm so excited for spiritual immortality. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Please. Please. Yes. Yes. Oh my god! Fear me, mortal, I am the essence of divine art. That's right. That's what I am. Or unless that's what you're talking about. I don't know. Oh my gosh. There's a secret third button. Others. But you cannot read this text. Know that when you die, I will personally carry your spirit across the river Plaxolia into my garden built within the emotions of a flower. Damn, that's deep. And I'm 14. I'm not 14. I'm not. It was a joke. Stop. You were here for like less than an hour. Yeah, that was... pressing the button more than once absolutely helped, by the way. There we will live together. We will dance and eat and sin, and you will do improv comedy based on suggestions from me for all eternity. Wow. So I become a slave? I wasn't expecting that outcome. This is your reward for your work here today. I don't know if I want... I don't think that's worthwhile. Oh, man. Go now. Live your normal human existence and await me in the life that follows this one. You know what? I'm sure I won't. I love you. I'm so touched. I'm so touched. I'm gonna call my wife real quick. I love you too, bro. That's it? Let me just go back there real quick. There's something I need to take care of. Hang on. Yes, crawl, crawl. Do it, do it, do it. Crawl.
And if he reaches the fire, it's effective. To keep notes on your experience.
Oh, I have notes. Yes. Thank you. Just yeah. Yes.
Bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies?
Yes.
Despite me.
Okay. That was something, all right. Okay, I'm out. Bye-bye.